Alright, today we are going to talk about removing the stock door lock pin and replacing them with some aftermarket door lock pins. And the first thing we need to do is remove the stock pin. What you need to do first is remove this rubber grommet here before you can take that pin off. There's a little plastic rivet tool. I got it AutoZone, I think, a while back. Works good for this. Stick that under there like so. That pops right off. There's your grommet. Next thing you want to do is just unscrew your stock pin. I've heard some of these are real tight to get off. You might need some pliers at first or to get them started. Just depends. Mine weren't that hard. And there's the threaded shaft that the pin screws on right there. There's the stock pin. It's kind of, that's why you have to remove the rubber grommet, because that won't clear that trying to get it out of that hole. So take that. Now we're going to replace it with the pins here, and I like to send these without the emblems attached because, for one, some people like the emblem facing into the car, some people like the emblem facing out to the car. So, and depending on when you get it tightened down, where the pin stops, you never know. If you put the emblems on before, you never know which way the emblem's going to face. Could be facing diagonal or in a weird direction, so that's why I ship them like that. You can install them when you get them. So what we want to do now is just get the rubber grommet, replace it, get it seated in there first, like so. Got that back in there. And what you want to do, take the pin, screw the pin on. Make sure it's in the unlock position so the threaded shaft is facing up. Best thing you want to do is get it started, because if it's in lock position, it might be too hard for you to catch on. Now what you want to do now is you got a couple of, when it starts to catch the threads, put it in the lock position, and we'll see that, okay, you want to try to get the bottom of the pin flush with that so there's no gap, so you don't have any. You don't worry about somebody trying to pop your lock open, even though I do chamfer those and there's not much of an edge, just so it'll look nice. So this one, we could put a couple more turns on it. Get it nice and tight. So now it's snug. And there we go. So now we got the pin seated. We got it on there tight. So now what we're going to do is we're going to apply our emblem. So. I'm going to put this one facing into the car. And there you go. Your door lock pins are installed, emblems are on. Check it, make sure it's functioning properly, which it is. Now you're good to go. That's easy as that. Took about 5 minutes. Do the other side. All right, cool.